Marksman in our AF5 box. 10 EKI. Move up. Marksman is down.
Grandpa Nooby reporting for duty with the next of the Marksman rifles we're going to look at on the way to dark matter, or maybe look back down the road because we're kind of already there. And I'm talking about the DM10. Now, when I called the Sarkov meta, a few of you wrote back and said, hey, in the comments, I like the DM10. And there are specific reasons why I chose the Sarkov 7.62 over the DM10 in the meta discussion, but the DM10 is still a great weapon, and it depends on preferences. So let's have a look at the configuration that I am using. First, the damage. 70 to the noggin, 50 to the throat, down to the waist and the bottom of the hands and the top of the knees, and all the way down to your big toe and pinky toe. So it's either a 70 or a 50. It's a two-shot kill no matter what. You remember with the Sarkov, if you get it in the gourd, it's a one-shot kill. Now, the fire rate is a little better at 349, almost 350 rounds per minute, and that is with rapid fire attached. So that gives us between 5 and 6 rounds per second. So it's coming out there fairly quickly. And there was somebody that was gacking old grandpa on the stream last night who was using a DM10, and it looked like an SMG in his hands. We go with the compensator, and what that gives us is recoil gun kick control as well as horizontal and vertical in very, very significant ways. Now, one of the reasons why I chose the Sarkov over the DM10 is the gun kick. The gun kick prevented long shots for me in core, and in fact, here is a deep, dark newbie secret. I had to go into hardcore to get the long shots for the DM10. For the underbarrel, we go with the Ranger handguard. We didn't choose any of the barrels because they didn't do anything for us. We really didn't need the increase in bullet velocity because we already have close to a 50-meter hit scan range. The Ranger handguard helps with horizontal and gun kick is worse than that 14 degrees per second that you see there. And Grandpa doesn't normally say that. He normally says that the recoil isn't as bad in the game as it appears in the stats. Definitely the Ranger handguard. Extended mag 2. It's always nice to show up to the ball with a few extra rounds of ammunition, and that hurts you only with reload quickness, and you won't be reloading that often. Aim down sight speed a little bit, and it is a glacial pace anyway at 370 milliseconds. And finally, rapid fire brings us up to 349 rounds per minute. Let's look at how this weapon does in the shooting range. Okay, it's going to be two-shot no matter what, out to 29 meters. Ooh, at 25 meters, it didn't do it. That's interesting. See if we get one headshot and one body shot there. One headshot, one body shot, it did it. So we need a little bit of extra oomph there. See what happens to the head. 1, 2, and it's a 3-shot kill at 50 meters. See if we can hit 75 meters. 1, 2, 3. 3-shot kill at 75 meters. So, like I said, the Sarkov gives you a one shot to the gourd, and a lot of grandpa shots are gourd shots. He's at nearly 5,000 gourd shots totally for Black Ops 6. So we get a lot of them, even when they weren't worth as much in damage as they are now. So let's take the DM10 onto the field of honor. See how it bam, bam, bam did for grandpa. See what it did to grandpa's sometimes surprised enemies. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. We're in the pit. There's the first victim, headshot, and it really doesn't help that much. You can shoot anywhere you want because it's going to be a two-shot GAK. We got somebody hard scoping. You got to remember that. I think they were shooting with an SVD. There were 3 or 4 guys that were sniping on the other team, and one of them gaps poor old grandpa. So we get back with it. Yeah, the fire rate is fairly quick with this weapon. You can get off 5 rounds, between 5 and 6 in a second. I always put a blast trap right there to welcome anybody that wants to come down. Oh, well, there we go. Target of opportunity. So, yeah, 2 shots, and let's say that you're getting 5 rounds a second.
move.
2/5 or 4/10. It's not really a fast TTK, so you got to hope that the enemy has a little bit of damage. It really helps you out a lot. Maybe move around a little. It's a close game here, looking for that Snickers victory. So satisfying. There's somebody hard scoping. We got him to trans. Whoa, there's 2 hard scoping on Grandpa, and you're not going to survive that one. Well, maybe you will. Grandpa didn't. There's a hard scoper. Tried to reposition. He had a frost line. So he was running around jumping, ADSing, and GAK-ing. It was a good sniper. There he goes again. And his buddy. So I have nothing against the DM10. In fact, its fast fire rate, probably, oh, there's a quick, was it triple kill? And somebody ADSing, there's 4, 5 maybe, Fury kill. Maybe that's what supposedly brings it closer to the Sarkov. You know, Sarkov has a bit of a slower rate. It's 3 rounds per second. If you can get all 3 in somebody, but you get a headshot, guess what? If it's inside like 20 meters, it's going to be an insta-kill. So that's the big difference. The Sarkov is almost like a shotgun as long as you keep your shots high. There's a trip. There's the hard scoper. He's hiding, he's ducking, and it's a Snickers victory. We get on Warhead, which is a longer map. That guy's annoying me with the fire rounds, but they don't have any range on them, so he might as well be spitting at me. There's somebody there. You gotta hit him. See, there's a headshot with a Sarkov. That guy's dead. DM10's not bad. I mean, a lot of people like it. A lot of people use it as the faster fire rate. But even with that, it's a very slow time to kill in this game. At best, you're going to get about a 400 millisecond time to kill, which almost any other weapon is going to beat that. So that's on a fully healthy enemy too. Wall bangs work. Fully healthy enemy, which we seldom see. So that's really the fallacy of time to kill. It always assumes a fully healthy enemy. You get those sometimes, sometimes you don't. See how many one-shot, one-kills you get with a sniper rifle. About half of mine are. Well, maybe 3/4. Anecdotally, which means they already have some damage. Where are these guys? Grandpa's carrying 30 rounds. That's going to be enough for most engagements. Unless you go through the whole team 3 times. There, we got a Muppet. There was a Muppet standing in the corner. This one here is another tight one. Look at that. Wait a minute. Let's have another look at that. What's he standing on? Comment below if you know about this map exploit. You're not supposed to use them. It's considered cheating. Although I doubt they'll ban you for it. It's a 2-shot kill. One was to the head. I'm not showing you the boring parts in between. There's a blast trap. There's a GAK. I'm not a GAK, and Grandpa buys the farm. That guy sold Grandpa the farm. So what are my thoughts on the DM10? It's not a permanent class. I think it's fun to use simply because of the fire rate. Not particularly powerful. There are other weapons that are 1- or 2-shot kills, so keep that in mind. It does reach out. So your hit scan range, you can get 2 hit scans really quickly, knock somebody down, but it's going to be 400 milliseconds because you have to measure the time it takes, well, for the second shot. So maybe you could get down to 200 milliseconds if it's 2.
That's how you break them.
But in any case, yeah, I like the gun fine. Those of you who comment that you prefer it, I understand that. It's all personal preference, gun in your hand. Please like and subscribe. Helps me, helps the family. Cheers. And I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Peace.